Let's say you're back out in the road, you're doing the Elvis thing, you made a band. How did you meet my mother?
Well, it's a very interesting story. We're playing the Old Sawmill Lounge in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And I had, at that time, I had quite a big band. We had two girl singers, just one girl singer. I had two girl singers.
You had Dave.
Well, he was like a girl. Like,
you used to have two girl singers, okay. But when I replaced that Dave guy.
Oh, yeah. See, he was a good singer too. But
yeah, he was good.
Yeah, but what we did is the boys had to go into town, into Charlotte, North Carolina, to get strings and music and stuff. Because there wasn't any music stores in Fayetteville, and so we needed a singer replacement, and they went down there to put an ad in the paper or on the board. They have a board, and they asked the guy that was one of the music guys down there, and actually she was kind of like a mail order bride.
Oh, Jesus!
We just answered our ad. You just go, well, no.
Oh, okay.
No, actually, she came down to audition for us, and she was a school teacher at the time. She had a very good job. I don't know why in the heck she wanted to go with the rock and roll band.
So, Mother, were you singing at that time?
Yes, I was. Thank you for asking, dear. Yes, I've been singing since, I was 5 years old. So, and professionally since I was 18. So I put myself through college singing. And I was teaching in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I was singing on the weekends.
And you actually graduated.
I actually had, a teaching degree. Yeah, isn't that amazing? I actually.
You can get one of those certificates. At the flea market.
Talents and smarts.
I didn't get it at the flea market either. I actually worked for it.
In math too. By the way, in math.
Math, yes, I taught math.
Who researches math? Come on.
Oh, math is wonderful. Math and music are like this. Anyway, so long story short, I'll try to make this short. He'll make this go forever. All right, so anyway. They called, actually it was Jerry Grothendieck.
Jerry Grothendieck? Okay.
Jerry called the music store and asked if there were any singers, and this guy knew me and had seen me, and so he gave them my number, and Jerry called me and asked me to go down and audition, which I did, and then they hired me. And so I went back, and I was in the middle of teaching junior high math.
Excuse me to interrupt, but didn't you have your own band called Enterprise?
That was with
okay.
Dad, yeah.
I just remembered that wrong.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
But yeah.
So that's how you guys, so when he hired you, you were the opening act to...
I just would sing with his band. Yes, I was. So when we got on the road, when they finally hired me and we got on the road, what would happen is the band that backed him up for the Elvis show, because we did 2 Elvis shows a night, but the band played at least 3 sets. Okay, so I was the lead singer for the 3 sets, and then I sang backup for his shows.
Yep.
So that's how that whole thing happened. Yep. And then we got a. I'm going to make this really fast. I'll zip forward to you. So then we got a Greyhound bus, and we gutted it and made it into the bus that you remember so well
yes.
as a child.
Yes.
And we traveled 46 weeks out of the year. So
46 weeks out of the year.
Yeah, and there's only 52. Okay, so
we didn't have a house.
I'm doing the math for you.
Yeah, we didn't have a house.
Shane. We didn't. When
you grew up with that bus. Basically, and you learned to ride a bicycle at a Holiday Inn hallway.
I remember that. So, wow. Yep. Yes, I did.
These are the fun stories we need to talk about.
That was with the trikes. I actually learned how to ride a bike in Las Vegas. I remember that vividly. Yeah. I do remember actually taking the training wheels off.
You were 5.
Yeah. Was I 5?
You were 5 years old when you moved to Vegas. Yes.
I remember that vividly. Just having the adrenaline of actually being able to balance on a bicycle. That was crazy.
That's nothing like your first time.
Yeah, it was great. I always remember that.
So what happens when you fall off a bike?
Oh, well.
You get back up and ride again.
Get back up and ride again.
That's what you do.
Just like a horse. Okay, so let's digress again.
So we had the bus. And and then we got married.
You guys got married. Dated for a year.
Then we got married. Mm-hmm. And we still don't know why Uncle Jim wasn't at our wedding.
He was probably in Japan.
He was on that boat with the checks.
Yeah, I don't know. Still can't figure it out. I called you. We couldn't figure out the song I sang to at the wedding. This is the strangest thing. So we sang song.
We sang to each other during our wedding.
So I called your grandmother. I said, Mom, do you remember the song that I sang to Marcia and at our wedding? And she goes, yeah. It was Bridge Over Troubled Water.
So we asked like everybody we could think of, and everyone said a different song. So we really don't
Suspicious
remember.
Minds, Burning Love, It was like,
we don't remember because, as you know, it was kind of a stressful time, so we don't remember.
I had television cameras.
We have no idea. And we didn't have video back then. We didn't. So we don't know.
Yep, that's basically how it happened.
Can I tell you? Oh.
Okay, yeah, all right. So I'm going to...
Okay, I'm sorry.
This is. You say I wasn't a mistake, or it wasn't a mistake, but an accident.
You were not an accident.
No, I wasn't an accident.
You were not an accident.
All right, if that is the case, what the hell were you both thinking? Being a traveling band and be like, this is a great time to have children.
No. See this? I'm glad that you're asking these questions.
These are important questions.
Because you are
inquiring minds want to know.
Okay, let me tell you. All right, we had been on the Dennis. Your father and I had been married for 4 years. Okay, and we've been on the road, and we went to Memphis.
Yep.
And there was a 7-Eleven directly across the street from Graceland that was for sale. And I had this brilliant idea. Let's buy this 7-Eleven and turn it into a nightclub. We're right across from Graceland. We'll do an Elvis show. This is a gold mine, right? So we did. So we decided to move to Memphis, and we bought a house. And the whole band moved there. Everybody moved to Memphis. And we built this bar. And we thought, okay, this is great. Well, then Graceland buys the entire shopping center that our place is in and forbids us to do an Elvis show.
Oh.
Well, they couldn't really do that, but they wouldn't let us advertise.
They wouldn't let us advertise, and they also deterred the people from coming that way. But, anyway. That was a different story. You don't have time for all that.
I'm just going to tell
you. But we did have our own. But getting back to your original question is that, because I remember that night when you said, well, I think it just happened, and it was kind of storming that night and raining and lightning everywhere. It was like, No. I was completely different in mind because I thought it was going to be like, like fireworks and all that crap. But no. It was,
would you just be quiet? So anyway, what happened was, so we were in Memphis and we had this nightclub. We had a home. We were settled. We thought, okay, this is it. So we decided this would be a perfect time to have a child. Okay.
Now it's starting to become clearer now.
Now.
You guys have this business plan laid out.
We had it all laid out. Okay.
Is there a pun there?
I was 33 years old at the time. Okay. And my doctor said that it would probably take me 2 or 3 years to get pregnant. So we're fine. So he buys me, we leased.
Mm-hmm.
A Fiero. Remember, you know what a Fiero is? It's a sports car. They don't make them
anymore.
Yeah. Yes.
2-seater.
Like 2-seater, right? So I get this Fiero for my birthday, whatever. Anyway, in like 3 months, I'm pregnant. And now I've got this sports car that
you ended up probably having to sell.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I'll try to make this really fast. But we ended up having to go back on the road because we weren't making it at the place because they wouldn't let us advertise.
That's so crazy how they wouldn't let you advertise.
No, because they wanted us to get out of there so that they could put their own shows in there and make the money themselves.
Okay, then they should have bought you out is what they should have done.
Yeah, well, they were just figuring that they could screw it.
It was
so they did.
It was an interesting time, it really was. I got to know all the family and
he had a blast.
They would come over and we talk.
Speaking of Graceland, actually, I'm going to jump forward a little bit, or
behind, or behind.
We're way past timelines at this point. Yeah. Tell me the story. How many times have you been to Graceland, both of you?
Oh, we lived right behind it.
Like how many times? Like how many times did you go over there?
Actually go through the tour?
Like through the tour and all that stuff?
No, I've only been through once.
No, you went with us too.
Yeah.
Just twice.
Yeah.
Twice. Yeah.
What about that? What about the time about the horse?
Oh, that was the first time.
Tell me the story.
You want me to tell it?
Whoever can tell the story.
A horse named Rising Sun, which was one of his favorite horses.
This is in Graceland, by the way.
In Graceland.
Mm-hmm. But Elvis had already been. I don't know what we went that last tour and that we did some years back, and one of the things that they take you back and they show you the horse where he kept his horses, and they say, whatever you do, don't pet the horses, because they might bite.
Is this after Elvis? This is right after Elvis had died.
This is when they first opened Graceland up for tours. We were there like the first month or so when they first opened it up.
Yeah.
Because your Uncle Mike was dating a girl named Skippy, who was one of the tour guides there. That's how we got in.
Oh, good job, Skippy.
But we
they lived with us. Worry not. Okay. Sorry, there's a lot more to go there. But we'll just let that go.
But they said, "Don't touch a horse," and that's Rising Sun over there. And so I was just standing by the fence, and that horse came all the way over and started putting his head and started, and I started petting it, and they came running over, and so don't pet but. The only thing I could think of is the horse thought I was actually Elvis. It was standing there. It was. I mean, they never seen anything.
So people are like, "Don't touch the horses. The horses will bite you. They don't like anyone but
Rising
Elvis."
Sun.
Rising Sun.
That was Elvis's horse, and it was out in the pasture, way out. And they said, if the horse comes over here, stay away from it. And then it came directly. I mean, it wasn't. It came directly to him, nuzzled under his, and. We were not the only people. I mean, I had goosebumps all over me, and everybody else is going, "Whoa!"
I was kind of freaking out.
Yeah, freaking out.
And my dad is also the beast master somehow or another.
Oh yeah.
Every sort of animal. Wasn't there a time where an eagle landed on you or something?
Animal whisperer. I swear.
It's like you guys were in Hawaii and
a bird just came out of the sky and landed on his finger. Yeah, wasn't it? It was just a bird, and it was the day Michael Jackson died.
The day that Michael Jackson
was it really?
Yeah.
We were at the Big Island in Hawaii.
So we thought it was Michael Jackson's spirit coming down into his finger. I don't know. Anyway, it was weird.